You're looking for Avon Representative Reviews, Avon Consultant Reviews. Great search. I can help you out with this, my friend. You've come to the right video, and a little bit of a reason why you should actually listen to what it is I'm saying. My name's Brando Linick. I've been involved in the network marketing industry for just over the last 15 months. I've had a lot of failure, and I mean a lot, and I've had a lot of success in the last couple months, and I'll tell you, having gotten around people who have made a tremendous amount of money in Avon and other network marketing businesses, you're going to want to pay attention, because the whole purpose of this video is to not just give you a brief review of the Avon business, but to also share with you the concepts that I've taken from these people that each and every single one of them understands. And it's important that you understand, because it's going to help you make that decision, whether or not Avon is something you want to be a rep in, you want to be a consultant for, to grow the business. So we're going to touch base on all these things. We're going to touch base on things you should be aware of, things you should consider if you're serious about investing your time, energy, and resources into building the Avon business as a rep or consultant. And also, just briefly here, what I want to do quickly is just touch base on the history of Avon, because they've actually been around since 1886, and they've become the world's leading direct sales of beauty products, doing over $8 billion in annual revenue and having over 6 million representatives worldwide. And of course, their products are sold in over 140 countries, and although the majority of Avon products are intended for women, they do have other products out there that are for men and for children. So that said, that covers this the product standpoint. How can you actually make money as a rep or a consultant? There are two ways. Okay, you can sell products, or you can sell through their sales leadership program. And essentially what this is you're selling products at the same time as you're selling a product, you're recruiting another person. This is happening simultaneously. So all you're doing is sponsoring, all you're doing is selling, and you're teaching people how to do that, and that's all you're going to do to make money as a rep and as a consultant in the Avon business. Are there any pros and are there any cons to being a consultant in the Avon business? There are. Some of the pros are, it's very affordable to start up. Okay, the startup cost is only $10. That's if you're in person with someone. If you're doing it online, you're enrolling on the internet, it's only $20. It's not that big of a difference, only $10. Next, the products are very high in quality, and they're in a demand in the marketplace. That's just been proven throughout the success that Avon's been able to create through their products, and the company also has a proven track record. It's important to look at all these things and know these things when you're looking to become a rep or a consultant in any network marketing business, not just Avon. All right. So that said, the cons: Avon has a very old way of building the business. They still do brochures with the relationship marketing, which is still strictly. I'm all for relationship marketing, but brochures are a thing of the past. They're not as effective as they once used to be, and they don't really offer up-to-date knowledge through social media, teaching people how to follow up with people and communicate with people through social media, which is ultimately what our global community has surrounded itself by throughout the last 10 years. So that's kind of one of the dilemmas. Of course, by the time you're watching this video, they may have changed that. They may offer some training on that, but as of right now, they do not, and that's one of the cons. How much can you make as a consultant? This is going to depend on your list of contacts that you've built up throughout the last couple years. So if you don't have a professional list of contacts of a couple hundred people that you've built up throughout the last couple years, you're going to grind it out as a consultant and as a rep in your business, because all you're doing is sponsoring and selling. This is a relationship marketing business, just like any other network marketing business, and it's going to depend on your sphere of influence. It's going to depend on your list of contacts. So, if you don't have a list of contacts, you're going to really grind it out as a rep and as a consultant in your business. Should you actually join Avon? This is all going to depend on what you look for in a company, but here's what I do when I look at a company, when I'm analyzing companies, is I ask myself, would I actually be a consumer of that product or service if I wasn't involved in the business? If I wasn't earning commissions on those products that are being sold to other people, friends and family, my warm market, would I actually be a consumer of that product or service if I wasn't involved? If the answer is no, it's probably not the right company for you. And I also ask myself, is it something that's in an ever-expanding marketplace? If it's just limited to specific, so just to a specific gender, which Avon isn't. Okay, they offer it to men and children now, but before they were offering just their products to women. So this isn't a problem with Avon, but it's also something to take note on and be aware of when you're looking at an opportunity. Is it something that's in an ever-expanding marketplace that's not saturated, that's in demand, that's not limited to certain people? So things to take into account, but that said, if you do enjoy the products, you do enjoy the services, it gets you the results that you want, then maybe it is in fact the right company for you. So that said, if you are an Avon distributor and you're watching this video, don't let my opinion discourage yours. I strongly recommend that you stick with Avon until you actually learn how to build a network marketing organization, until you learn how to sponsor, and until you learn how to sell. So That said, you now know everything you need to know about how to be, an Avon rep or a consultant. You know pretty much everything you need to know about the business. So I hope you enjoyed this Avon representative and consultant review as much as I did putting it together for you. I want to leave you with this additional tip, okay? Because if you're serious about wanting to be a rep or a consultant in the Avon business, which are essentially the exact same thing, you need to learn how to create an endless amount of prospects in a fun and attractive way today. That way, whether you decide to become affiliated with Avon or another network marketing business because Avon's not right for you, you know how to create a loyal instant following just like that without having to beat your friends and family over the head again with yet again another opportunity. That way you can go and you can build a loyal following without having to rely on other people who you've already pitched and all that stuff. This is exactly what I did going back 2 months ago, my friend. That took me from zero in the network marketing industry, really struggling it out because I didn't have a big list of contacts that I had throughout the last couple years that I built upon. I had already pitched my friends and family, and because I didn't have that base, that foundation, I had to look to the internet, and luckily I found a guy who was getting the results that I wanted, and I was able just 2 months ago to go from zero, a complete newbie, to being able to bring in a person a day, 2 people a day. So my friend, I'm not going to say the internet is the only way, but I will say this: if you don't have a list of contacts that you built up professionally throughout the last couple of years, you're going to grind it out, and by far the best way to overcome that is to learn how to create an unlimited amount of prospects through the internet, through personally branded systems online. And that's exactly what I did, and you can do it too. And if you want to learn more about how to actually do that and leverage yourself on the internet for Avon or any network marketing business, here's what you can do. Click the link down below. You'll head over to my site. It's 123marketingtips.com. You're going to see another 3-minute video from me talking a little bit more about myself, my background, and how you can do this to get the results that you want. And then after that, you're going to see testimonials from people who I personally work with. So my friend, the video is a little bit long here, but I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did putting it together for you. And I look forward to seeing you on the beaches of the world. Take care.